of all, I give all the honor and the glory to God to be here at this point. From where our program has come from 3 years ago when I took over as head coach to playing in the finals to coming down to the last 4 minutes of the game to win the conference championship is nothing but a great example of young men battling through adversity, being committed to a university that was going through some really tough times, and they all stuck it out. Our seniors, I commend those guys. Some of them have been here 4 years, 2 years, and Luka Radovic for 5 years. They have stuck with South Carolina State, and for them to get this program to the final game with 4 minutes on the clock, I couldn't be more proud of them and more proud of our university and basketball program.
Coach, when you played Hampton earlier this year, you talked yesterday, was down to one possession. Same feeling here tonight at Scope, tied at half after the 3 from Darden, as you said, into the last 4 minutes. Just talk about that atmosphere, that feeling on how this was just really going back and forth.
Well, I knew it was going to be a back and forth basketball game. The difference, I believe, with Hampton tonight and them, when we played them in early January, Presley was out the game when we played them at their place. And I really feel like in the second half, he dominated the glass and dominated. We just couldn't get a rebound when we got stops. He got his hands on balls and tipped them back out. He had a couple of three-point plays, and he went to the line and hit his free throws. And I believe he's a 50% free throw shooter. But tonight, what did he end up shooting from the line? Presley?
6 for 6.
6 for 6, right. So that's what a senior is supposed to do, and he delivered for him. So I give him a lot of credit.
And my last question before we open it up. Early on, Reginald Johnson was able to get into the lane and went on his own scoring tear. What kind of adjustments did you make to really slow him down? Because when you stopped him in the first half, Hampton's offense really kind of came to a halt.
Right. I didn't believe that he could keep that pace that he was going at. You know, Reginald is one of the top players in our conference. He's one of the strongest and most explosive guards. He can shoot it, and he can take it off the dribble to the basket and finish at the rim. So we just tried to make an adjustment of going to a soft press, and then that put us in our 3-2 defense where we have more help up top. And then we talked about the post guys stepping up and helping in transition and trying to meet him before he got to the free throw line.
Thank you, Coach. Dave?
To follow up on that, you did a great job on him for a long stretch, and then he sort of took over in the last 4 minutes. He had a couple of baskets and a nice finish press from there. Was he just were you guys not as effective on him in that point?
I think Reginald is strong. He's strong as 3 men out there. He jumped between our guys. You know, he's a powerful basketball player, and for him to get into the gaps the way he did, I know our guys didn't do it intentionally. You know, he just bulled his way in there, and he's got great body control. And I believe earlier in the tournament he had 13 assists. So when you can dribble, pass, and shoot, that's what every coach wants. He was able to do that down the stretch, and I commend him for leading his team to victory and another conference championship for him.
To the back.
Just real quick, you're up 9 at one point. What's going through your head, and then when it just kind of felt like it was slipping away, did you think you had it at one point, or?
I know, you know, it's 40 minutes of basketball. Hampton's very experienced. They've won a lot of close games this year. Again, we're up here in Norfolk. The majority of the arena, you know, was Hampton. It was a Hampton crowd, and I thought that had a major effect on the game. And those guys have been here before. You cannot, you know, go against experience and make some of the errors that we made down the stretch. I thought we got great looks at the basket. The shot by Stevens in the corner was a design play. He's a 45% three-point shooter. You know, he misses that shot. Palmer goes to the line for a chance to tie it up, 69-71. He misses both of those free throws. So I think down the stretch, we just didn't make the plays.
You mentioned free throws, like not exactly what it was, something like 33, 14 or something like that.
Absolutely. They shot 33 free throws. They were 27 for 33, and we were 9 for 14. It happens. It happens. I'm not going to sit up here and criticize or take away from what they did. I thought they took the ball strong to the basket. I thought Eves took the ball to the basket as well. You know, I have to go back and look at the film, but I'm not going to go off shoulda, coulda, woulda. They won, and you know, best of luck to them in the tournament.
Anybody else?
It's not to put you in kind of were here later last night than they were, and they come out and play really quick. Any effect you feel?
Well,
lines or anything?
It's championship. We got to go. You know, we were 4 for 21 from three-point range. I don't know if we shot that bad. Is that a reflection of legs? Possibly. We got to do a better job and get a higher seed. The tournament's set up for the number 1 seed to have the most rest and recovery time. Hampton earned the right to be the number 1 seed. They took advantage of it, and you know, whether that had an effect on the game today, you know, who knows? But they deserved the rest that they got. We didn't get in bed till late, but that's a part of it. I felt like our guys had great energy, and they were locked in. Again, 4 minutes to go in the game. It might have been a tie ball game. You know, we go to the line 69-71. We miss both of them. They come down and score. Becomes a 4-point game. We go back down. Stevens misses a 3 in the corner that he was open on. So we had plenty of opportunities. We just came up short. I'm not ashamed to be sitting here as a runner-up. If any of you are aware of where we've come from in the short amount of time that we've gotten to this point, I'm walking out here with my head up.
Coach,
Because we've done what we needed to do.
last question, just to follow up from that. So where's next year? Where do you see the program going?
Well, we're going to take a day off, like Nick Saban. We got to recruit. We got some holes that we have to fill. Losing Gabe McCray and Daryl Palmer and Luka Radovic, those are really important pieces to our program. We have our entire backcourt back. You got Eve, Stevens, Mortimer, Solomon, Tashambe Riley, which was all tournament team and had an excellent tournament. The future's bright for South Carolina State basketball, and we just got to keep grinding and trying to get better every day.